Hello once again, and sorry for taking such a long time in between posts of videos. I've been extremely busy and I've had a shit run with work at the moment, so I do apologise for not being able to put much up. But today we're going to take a look at the K98, the infamous rifle of the German Army of World War II. I've got some other things in here as well, such as a bayonet, a cleaning kit, and a steel helmet, which the Germans refer to as the Stahlhelm. We'll start with the helmet here first. This is actually an original helmet. It is not a reproduction. The decals on the side here are reproduction ones, which I chucked on there. But this is an original one. This is the Model 35. Now, the reason the difference between a 35 and a 42, you see the lip here? Let's see if we can get it all on the camera there for you. See how it's rolled back onto itself? That's what the 35s did. By 1942, they came up with a new pattern helmet, and they just go off to the sides. Now, the 42s, if you put a helmet liner on it, is an absolute bastard because it cuts them up like there's no tomorrow. This one's actually a fairly large helmet too. The shell size, I think, is about 63, which is actually quite large as far as helmets go. Probably because I need something that would actually fit my big fat head, and that's the only thing I could find that would fit it. Now, next thing we've got, obviously, is the bayonet here, which this is an early war one. You can tell by the Bakelite plastic handles, because by the end of the war, Bakelite, which is made using petroleum, they needed the petrol for obviously other things such as tanks and so forth. So they made them out of wood. So the early war ones, this is the 1940s, done by Sawyer & Co, I believe. I did the research. I don't think you really see it there. It's a faint mark, but it's hard to see. This one was done in the 1940s, and it's obviously well used, as you can see by the bluings coming off the blade, and there's a slight edge on it too. Now the scabbard is made by Berg & Co. I don't think that camera is really focusing in that well. I'm not really that literate when it comes to technology. So it's a 1940 bayonet with a 1940 scabbard. Now this little thing over here is actually a cleaning kit that was issued to troops. They are dated. Let's take a look here. It's got a name and it's got 38. I'm assuming that's the year of manufacture, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming the I stands for infantry, or infantry. If you take it open, you've got a little oil bottle in here. You got a pull through. You got your phosphorus and nylon with this one, and you got a nylon pull through as well. The oil bottle is it's quite a nice little feature in there. And in the back of it, you've got this stuff here, which I'm assuming is using for cleaning the bore of some description. All the new cleaning kits have them in them as well. I'm not too sure how exactly that part's used. I just use normal flannelette patches to clean this. Now for the thing everyone's been waiting to see, which is my personal rifle here. This is the one rifle I love above all else, and it's absolutely great. Now obviously the recoil pad, I put on there because I'm 6'4", and trying to find a gun that actually suits me for length of pull, well, it doesn't exist. So I had to put that on. It's got nothing to do with absorbing recoil or any of that crap. It's just purely because the gun ain't long enough for me. Now the scope is not an original scope. It's that's actually a ZF69. Just see if we can see it. It's made by Karls in Austria. Now, to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, this was designed. The ZF69 was designed for the Steyr SSG69, and it works very well with that scope. So it is. It's not a wartime scope because I can't afford to put a wartime scope on this thing. I really wish I could. The mounts you got here is what they call the long rail mount. Now, for anyone who knows a little bit about the mounts used on K98s during the war, there was a whole heap of them. There's claw mounts, which were, you know, early war ones, and you've got the long rail mount, and you've also got a short rail mount, and you've also got the, I think it's the ZF41, I believe, or ZF43. It actually attaches to the back of here. That's not really, that was for designated marksmen's more as an upgrade of what you could get for your equipment. It wasn't specifically a sniper rifle, as I say. So this one's just got standard duplex crosshairs, or normally there'll be a 3-post with these scopes. So, and this one's actually does have it's got numbers on it, so you can use that for distance and so forth. I find at 500 meters I've got this thing wound out to, you know, number 8, just to get the, if I'm shooting at 500, just to get the bullet drop correct. As you see, this blood red stock is very traditional of anything that was a Russian capture. This is an RC. The stamping's on it, and they put this crappy red lacquer on it. It's, I don't know, I'm assuming it's got something to do with not, you know, in Arctic conditions, so it doesn't go, the timber doesn't rot. I'm assuming that's a reason for it. Maybe there's not. If anyone else knows, please let me know. Now the scope is detachable, so what you'd have to do is a lever here on the side. You pull all the way back, push down this button here. See if I can, and you just pull back. So the scope comes off, and you can just use your traditional iron sights, just like a traditional gun. And obviously the gun's not loaded, as you can see. One of the issues you will have with this particular system, which I had on the other weekend, it was really fucking embarrassing. So I'm shooting away, grouping's going well, then I just get flies like there's no tomorrow. And these screws here do come loose, because this piece here, which I'm running my fingers up and down and my thumb, it's just screwed onto here. And with a bit of movement, it was just going all over the place. So it was absolutely embarrassing. I'm firing away going, hang on, why's one grip? Oh, hang on, my scope is bloody loose. That's, you know, quite embarrassing. So yeah, so whenever you pull these bolts to the rear, and there's no rounds in it, you can't push it forward because the magazine follower here sticks up. The idea of that was to tell you you're out of ammo, so you don't, well, in a live, you wouldn't be dry firing it in a battle per se. Because the gun tells you it's out of ammo, and if you're around a lot of guys you're firing off with a squadron or, you know, a full company, I don't think you're going to be hearing much apart from, you know, noise. So, yeah, so this is the K98. People are wondering what this hole's normally used for. This is to disassemble your bolt, which I'll take you through in another video. It's quite simple to do. I tend to disassemble my bolt when I need to clean it. Now at the front here, normally there is a sight hood that goes over here, but I pulled it off because they just get in the way. I know they're designed to, you know, protect the sight so nothing bad happens, but yeah, I just couldn't, it just blocks my target too much. I tend to shoot these things on iron sights at 500 meters with a motor light, and the sight on these are quite wide, so they cover the target up very well. With the sight hood on, I couldn't even see the target. I was just, you know, firing off rounds and hoping I'd hit the target. So normally there's a cleaning rod that goes in the front here, which I'll see if I can get. See that hole there? It normally goes underneath there. Unfortunately, when I got this gun, I didn't have it. The sling here is also a reproduction sling, which is quite good. And yeah, like I said, original 8mm caliber. Beautiful rifle to shoot. I really, really, really do enjoy this one. It's probably my favourite rifle out of a lot. So yeah, bayonet just attaches onto the front. This is really hard to do with only one hand, but that will just go down the front, like so. So let's do it this way. And it clicks in like so. As you can see, stays on here to the barrel. As we've done this just there, so I'll put that back. So yeah, there you go. Quick overview of the K98. Like I said, I'll take the bolt down in a different video, just to give you a bit of a look-see about the type of guns I like to use. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Thanks guys.